I have to say that it's such a thrill, again, to be standing with my Tibetan family. I've done this for 11 years now. For 11 years, I've been the member of Provincial Parliament for Parkdale High Park. And so I say with it's a bit bittersweet for me to celebrate with you today, because this may be the last time I speak to you in that capacity. And I wanted to just go over what we have accomplished at Queen's Park in the last 11 years. First of all, we started the Ontario Parliamentary Friends of Tibet. Thank you for being behind us and doing that. Second of all, and very importantly, we have now established that every year in Ontario at Queen's Park, there is a Tibetan Day at Queen's Park, celebrating you, celebrating your culture, and working for freedom in Tibet as well, which is so important. We are still working on raising the Tibetan flag. That is yet to come. But we have accomplished a great deal. And for 8 of those 11 years, the reason behind all of these accomplishments is my phenomenal executive assistant, and the one who is going to be voted for unanimously to replace me at Queen's Park, Butila Karpoche. And as you heard the senator say, she will not only be the first nominated Tibetan to stand for political office in North America, but if she wins, she will be the only Tibetan who will be in political office in North America. I should say the first only Tibetan to be in political office in North America. And you, more than anyone, should know how important that is. It is critical to have a Tibetan voice in our houses of power, because one of the things that we did accomplish in the last 10 years was to convince our Ontario government that when they do trade trips to China, that they always mention Tibetan human rights. And it was because of you, and with Butila's support, we had 400 Tibetans on the front lawn of Queen's Park demonstrating against our government in the province of Ontario to make that happen. Thank you for that. It's so important that we keep this government honest and keep them always speaking about Tibet. Nobody is saying don't do trade with China. That would be silly. What we are saying is that when you do trade with China, that you talk about human rights and you talk about Tibet. That is what we are asking, and we will continue to ask it. With Butila at the table, that voice will never be silenced. I just want to thank you all, too, for being such a force for peace, for nonviolence, for compassion, for love, for making Parkdale High Park an amazing place to live, for taking that love and spreading it across our country, for bringing and gifting His Holiness the Dalai Lama to us. Without you, he may not have visited here. We want to thank you for that. That is a blessing to all Canadians, an absolute blessing to us. So again, if this is the last time I speak to you, I would say this: thank you. We love you, we who are Canadians. We know you love us. Let us keep that love growing. Let us finally have freedom for Tibet. Thank you.